Wait, I might have done something.
Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel.
Oh, I can do that. I realized I didn't want to start the intro, and then I did it, but then I realized I can actually end it a little of a ways through. I started it too soon.
Oh!
Hi.
I turned my sound off. I'm sorry.
No, I'm all about surprises today. Ha 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 ha. Guess what though? Guess what? I have another surprise.
What, another surprise?
Secret show!
Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
the world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. is waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go!
Crafting, crafting, crafting with Joshi and Cubby. What will we make today? What is the dice of the day? Crafting, creating, collaborating. What would an octopus say? Trivia questions, hooray! Creating, clickbaiting, can't hardly waiting for the crafting show. A crafting show with Cubby and Shoshi.
Hey, it happened. I think that was the shortest secret show. I mean, I'm not talking a thing that was short that didn't happen and we don't know about. But this was the shortest one we had. So as some of you may already know, Cubby is working a gig in the mornings. So we caught him a little bit on his ride home. And now he's parking and running into his house and will be rejoining us momentarily. It's good to see all of you this morning / afternoon. I hope everybody had a good week. I had a pretty good week. We're going to be talking about some crafting. What's everybody crafted this week? I know a lot of people crafted stuff this week. We're almost into February now. Yes, exactly. Good time zone, everyone. Because we're global. This show is global. It's true. Sometimes we get people from New Zealand and East Coast, West Coast, England, Canada. We'll see. We'll see how far this show can reach. We would like one person on each continent. We have one viewer from each continent. That would be ideal. Oh, you're crafting a very long thing. Do you mean length of time it takes to do it, or the thing itself is physically long? Because both are interesting. It could be both, or all of them. Aha! Both. Hey!
Oh, I was in the middle of drinking when I very unexpectedly got pulled on stage. Whew. Whoever did that should have given me a little warning.
Oh, sorry. It was Cubby. He did it to himself.
It turns out that most of the problems I have, I did to myself.
Same.
I just realized I was wearing a cool t-shirt, so let me show that off real quick.
Whoa. Is it like cubic solar system?
It's the platonic solids as like planets, so it's like a dice set.
It's planetonic solids.
It's planetonic.
Planetonic solids. I love that. That's a very cool t-shirt. Where did you get that?
My ex-wife got it for me for Christmas. years ago.
Oh, good Christmas present.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You caught me drinking something
Oh,
while
no,
I was answering your question.
Oh, that's fine. Let me just take you off stage so you can finish that sip. With,
But
what terrible timing. Look,
Wait, no, that's the opposite way. Now, we figured it out.
That was crazy. Who was even doing all of that?
We should have. Why didn't we warn ourselves? Also, gurgling hot coffee. Don't actually recommend it.
Yeah, I should have.
Hot coffee with cream to go up your nose. Just
I learned that lesson when I first tried to do the bit, and I was like, "Oh, that's hot. I can't actually be sipping, can I?" And then I forgot it in the 2 minutes before we did the bit again.
Is that coffee from Bristol Farms? No. Is it from Wawa? Where's it from?
I made it.
Nice. I just know we've talked about how there's there are sort of beloved convenience stores. There's Wawa. If you live in Western Pennsylvania, there's Sheetz.
If you live in Baltimore, there's Royal Farms.
That's what I'm thinking of. Royal Farms. There's Royal Farms.
Or just around me, there's Swiss Farms, which is a drive-through convenience store that does have pretty good coffee. I like their coffee a lot.
Yeah, so and there can be rivalry, but as bisexual people, we're look, you can love them all, right? I like a come and go. A come and goes are actually pretty good, for rest stop convenience stores.
I was introduced to them when I was staying in Denver. The good old ejaculate and evacuate.
There's the Circle K,
which I thought they made up for Bill and Ted.
No, it's a real
for the
thing.
Longest time.
Yeah, me too, but it's a real thing. As long as it's not 7-Eleven.
Right? You know what?
That 7-Elevens in other countries, particularly, is it Japan? The 7-Elevens are incredible.
Yeah, well, they're more like a, not even a Wawa, more like a little independent market that does fresh salads and stuff to go.
Incredible.
But here I'm gonna say something I can't say too often.
Okay.
I don't much care for Wawa's coffee.
Wow.
It's fine.
Well, there's other things. There's not one particular thing that makes a Wawa great.
Right. No, I'm just saying when it comes to Wawa coffee, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have to go for whatever the darkest roast they have is because it just doesn't feel like it has enough body. 7-Eleven's original blend is maybe my favorite coffee.
Interesting.
That I don't make.
I really like
Wawa. That tier.
I like Wawa's hazelnut coffee.
Oh, their hazelnut coffee is really. I love putting a splash of that in with something darker, and it's just lovely. But you know what? Here's the thing. There's a chain that's known for its coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, their coffee is.
I don't like their coffee.
It's not good.
I know
because it's not good.
Some people really like it, but I don't. I don't like it.
I don't know why they like it because it's weak. It's weak coffee. It's great that you can get a loose cigarette right at the counter, but
Oh my goodness, we have a very special guest joining us that I was not expecting. Hooray!
Well, it can't be Mab, because Mab's dead, right?
Mab's not dead.
Mab's not dead?
Not yet.
I didn't even hear rumors of her death.
Look at her name card.
What? This is news to me, and then more news. Double news.
I have news for you, Shoshi. Mab's dead. Mab.
No.
Mab has news for you, though.
What?
I'm not dead yet.
What?
Ta-da!
The emotional whiplash that's happening
Kermit
right now. I
Arms.
don't think I can handle it.
Guys,
I need something to drink. I
guys.
need something to do.
That just means she doesn't want to be in the show anymore. That's the sign. She doesn't want to be in the show
Been
anymore.
abducted.
Again, don't recommend snorting hot coffee with cream up your
Oh.
nose. Just putting that out there.
I think that is a fair.
Shoshi, can I get a high five on not learning that lesson?
Yeah. Learning a lesson, that's for children.
I'm an adult. I already know everything I'm going to need to know. Dang it.
To learn lessons. Mab, look at your cute overalls.
It's actually an apron, and I wear them all the time.
That's even better. You look so cute. I love this outfit.
All right, thank you. I'm here these kind things.
Stripey.
Well, it's hard to see it in this light, but I'm trying to represent the gays.
Yeah, gay stripes.
Yeah. And I'm trying to represent the passing glands.
And I'm trying to represent the male gaze. Like GAYS.
I love it.
That's way more fun.
Were you close to death, Mab?
I just want to say, Fog, it's your face for walking into our high five.
You walked into my high five 9 times.
I believe Ani DeFranco once put it best as, and the coffee is just water dressed in brown.
I like it though. You know,
is that a thing that Ani DeFranco said?
Well, I mean, not about Dunkin' Donuts, but it's a line in Out of Habit.
Okay. Whoa, is that iced coffee?
Krampus!
I'm trying to get my light to work, but give me good lighting.
Hey, Shoshi, if we had been drinking iced coffees, that bit would have been a lot less painful.
Yeah, or more painful, depending on, like, if you could also ice up your nose is not recommended as well. Oh,
heck yeah!
Just made a bunch of these really awesome decals.
Would they go on a car?
They could. These would be better for like on your drinking vessel, I think. They could go on a car. They're a little big. I guess, I don't know, maybe.
But I mean, are they are they of a material that they wouldn't?
Yeah, they are vinyl. Well, they're printed on vinyl and it's laser printing. I can make them even more super duper waterproof outdoory if I modified the technique, but this is like the quick and easy.
Cool.
Get it out there.
Cool. I love that. And if we wanted to order some of those, how would we do that?
Well, thanks for asking, Shoshi. I have them available on the Mab's Mobile Mercantile website for anyone who's interested in going down that rabbit hole.
And what
MabsMobileMercantile.com.
Yeah, how do you spell that? MABSMOBILE.
Yeah.
MERCHILE? No.
Merc,
I'll be right back.
CANTIL.
Okay. Was it MERCH? No.
Mercantile. It's one of those weird things that's exactly how it sounds. Where's my little banner?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm making you one right now. That's why I want to get the spelling right.
MER. Let me see
Uh-huh.
here. Hello, just some guy. And by the way, thanks, Leanne. Here we go. I'm typing it in.
Oh, you can do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna make a little banner that could scroll across the bottom. Because I thought we had one for you, but now I don't. Maybe it's in a different thingy thing. Okay, I'll let you do it because you'll spell it correctly.
Mavs Mobile Mercantile.
Man.
Yeah, seriously.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in uniform now.
Yay! Stripe
Yeah,
Balloon!
good. All right. I love this. We're all stripey. Perfect. Yeah, so you can order them from there.
Thanks for the tip, Kitty.
Yeah. And then if we could all
Oh, Alice is on the
get in
team.
line.
Yay!
Yeah.
Love you, Alice. I think about you often. And you too, Leanne. I miss you guys.
Yeah, I miss both of them as well. They might be hanging out with my brother. Because my brother moved to Florida.
Oh. Donde? Where in Florida?
Merritt Island, which is like south of Cape Canaveral. He's working for like a NASA affiliate. I think I can say that. I don't know. Is it top secret? I don't know. He hasn't told me not to say anything.
I think you're keeping NASA.
Yeah. Aw, yay.
I gotta say, Merritt Island is a way better run place than Nepotism Island.
Yes.
That place, things don't run so good.
Yeah. They have a lot of support though.
Yeah, like they should know what they're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good excuse for me to go out to Florida now.
You should stop by Philadelphia while you're on this side of the country.
I could do a whole easty coast trip.
Well, it won't be too long. I may be able to offer you a place to stay.
What? That seemed very enigmatic, like you have very secret special.
That would also be like working on your house would be cool to see on Crafting Show every Wednesday. And then you'd be like, every Wednesday morning, I have to work on my house for 2 hours.
So are you getting a new place, Mr.?
Yeah, I'm house hunting. It feels weird, like big imposter syndrome energy as I like call a realtor and I say like, oh yes, let's look at this place, a house, a thing that I can casually buy with money. This is a thing I possess. Yes.
Do I have enough coupons?
I will say to you, Mr. Cubby, when I acquired my house, I had a very similar experience. When I went to the credit union or the bank or whatever, and they were like, yes, we can pre-approve you for a ridiculous amount of money. And I said, what?
Are you sure?
What?
Me?
And they did. And I had a budget, and I reached out to my big gay real estate agent friend who has become one of my best friends, actually. He doesn't work in Pennsylvania. Otherwise, I would absolutely recommend him.
No, it's always handy to have a big gay real estate
Well, I actually
Okay.
reached out to the people that the bank recommended, that the Navy Federal recommended, and I said, I want this, this, and this. And the woman was like, looked at the list I had said and showed me places that were everything but that, because she thought that I needed this. And I specifically said, I have mobility issues. I need no stairs. And she picked a townhouse, a split level, and a condo. And I was like, these are not places that I would like to live at all.
No. I would have
So
I would have
went to
shown you a
two.
skate park map.
See, that would be awesome. I went
Right?
to two. I went through 2 agents before I went to my friend network, and they were like, "Hey, you know, Kangle, you know Jason," and I was like, "I've met him. Our paths have crossed." And then, so I went with the punk real estate agent, who's also a super big gay guy, and it made all the difference.
Oh yeah, when we were house hunting, when we came to the condo once upon a time, way back when, the first realtor, we just reached out to somebody local, and it was a dude who, you know, if I were the primary mover on stuff like this, we probably would have been fine. But he clearly didn't listen to women. And Liz is the Gene, and I'm the jorts. So like, and Liz has that kind of quiet arrogance at times where like she'll say something, and if you just ignore her, she doesn't have time to make sure you understand that you should have been listening to her.
You should have been listening. I gotta run and grab something really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hopefully
Oh my God.
her cough.
We had a very similar, sort of a similar situation with us, because I was the one buying the house, and Magnus is a giant. So people would go to him, and then he would have to, like, this is constant in our lives. Constant.
See, the thing is, when Liz and I were ever out together as a couple, I would usually be like wandering around distracted by shiny objects, like looking around, taking in. I'm sorry, but if there's information to be taken in, that's what I'm going to be concerned about. Which means that if it's a new room, I have a lot of things that I could be looking at. It's very exciting. If you can't figure out that I'm not the primary mover in this dance, then like, frankly, that's on you.
Hey, I put on my strappy shirt.
Yay!
I had the same thing going on buying my trailer 2 days ago. Brent was with me, and the guy doing the final paperwork kept looking at him in the face, and Brent kept just looking off into the distance because he was just there for moral support. I'm the one buying the thing.
I've seen Brett's energy when he's like behind you on this show. If they read that as the person to talk to, then they are idiots.
Really, really. Well, the word is misogynist, I guess.
It's, that's a subcategory of stupidity. Mm-hmm. I don't like anything that makes you bad at taking in information and dealing with it. Yes. And all bigotries do that. And Kitty, oh my goodness, I love your antennae.
Oh, thank you. I'm a bug today. Have I not worn these on the show? I guess not. I love them.
I mean, if we're going off of my memory, like you may have worn them last week. I don't know. Kitty bug.
I'm a bug, and my hair's pink.
I know, you look amazing.
Thanks. Thank you, London Fog, too. So, how are things without me? I'm here now.
Well, they weren't as good, and now they're better that you're here.
Oh, good, good, good.
Confirmed.
I have something that I showed off on the show before, but I don't think Mab saw it. And since it's mermaid related, I thought Mab might like to see it.
Okay.
So we were on the show talking about mermaids for some reason, and the idea of a double reverse mermaid came up.
Oh, wait, I was there.
You were there. Oh, so I made a painting.
I was there when you started it, and I love it.
Yeah, I was doing the on the digital sketch, but now it's a painting.
Nice.
And I had this idea of using this lovely ribbon.
Oh yeah.
And
on that's like, jellyfish stuff.
Totally. Yeah, so
you could have little tendrils hanging down from it.
Oh, yeah.
And just so you know, you're getting a lot of love for the clamshell.
Yes, the clam fig leaf bikini.
Is that a merkin?
It's a shell merkin, a shirkin. No, that's something else.
That's what I do when I've got responsibility. I start shirking.
Shuriken.
Yeah, I was thinking shuriken too.
No. Shuriken. Oh, good. Shoshi's here.
Oh, good. Come back, Shoshi.
I think.
You're so close. Shuriken is she was like a child actor in like the 30s, but then later she became like
Shoshi,
an ambassador.
You're almost there. I think you're thinking of Shirley Temple.
You're right. I am. You're
no,
right.
No.
All the time.
No. It's a common mistake. I can tell you what Shuriken is. It's a city in the Midwest.
Oh, see, I think, Cubby, if you're actually thinking of Sheboygan.
Oh, that's it. Sheboygan.
Sheboygan, right.
No, it's actually a Shuriken is she's a lady that lives in California. She does this show.
You're thinking of Shoshikin.
Oh,
are you thinking of Shoshana?
Shoshana
with green?
That's
the
right.
45-year-old improviser?
Oh, I'm familiar with her work. Please continue.
Me? You're right. I am Shuriken. Shuriken, I barely know him.
I would hate to use a shuriken as a merkin.
And there was a discussion about using a hinge over the shell so that it flips open.
Oh my god.
Oh, so that you can see the clam?
I should draw a mermaid vagina. Oh, the clam. I think the shell that I drew looks more like a scallop.
In years, yes. In maturity, no.
Oh, yeah. That's like cumulative, like 15.
Yeah, it's 15, 16, I think, of all of us. Our maturity levels added up together. Yeah.
Not quite old enough to smoke.
Mm-hmm. but still old enough to be depressed. Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh?
Oh, sorry. The warm-up game with the kids this morning was so I love energy passing games, and I love anything that allows you to be too big with an emotion. So this year I just started combining those two, and that's been great. So you pass it along, and then when you reverse direction, the emotion changes. You have to provide a new emotion to send around the circle. And at one point, somebody said depressed, and I got very excited about the difference between sadness and depression, and I was ready to expand, but it wasn't the time for it. But like, God, I love moments like that. That's one of the rarer emotions. Let me tell you about a few things you don't know if you haven't suffered. It hurts. You should know that there's a lot of pain involved.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts so bad, and it doesn't like you're not sure that it's pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's very disorienting.
It hurts in a way that's hard to explain.
Yeah, just imagine you're on fire but also asleep.
But on the inside.
But like you're just waking up and you're like, oh, I'm on fire. I've got to do something about this fire. But you're just in that state of just waking up.
Yeah. It's like someone is punching you deep on the inside.
Yes.
God. I love how chipper this show can be.
We just did a great warm-up game in my improv team, which was similar to Pass the Emotion, but it was somebody says just like a regular sentence, and then the next person repeats it. And you just like imitate, but you're trying to match them exactly what you saw. And you go around the circle. And what's fun is like, I've seen ones where you try and like escalate it. But this one is where you're trying to repeat exactly what the other person is doing without any exaggeration. And it's really fun because you like notice those subtle differences in like how people move and how people's voices work. And it's like really super fun.
Yeah.
And then somebody trips and it gets added to it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that game, especially that like trying to imitate like really I've tried playing them with the 8th graders, and it's really hard to get them all on the same page. So it's hard because then the circle will end up with like a dead spot.
It's interesting what games will work with different age groups. Yeah, like I find that really fascinating. Like all games will work with all age groups.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, the ways you have to adjust them. And stripes.
We are the Stripe Club.
I love this bug look, Kitty.
Thank you. I'm feeling buggy today.
And your hair turned out so pink.
I know. I thought it was going to come out kind of orange, but it is quite pink.
Yeah, it's a good pink.
Thanks.
Kitty.
Yes.
Do you wear glasses at all?
No.
Okay. I have a Halloween or a costume party costume that I think would be amazing. Remember the Bee Girl from No Rain by Blind Melon?
Yes.
That, but also with the group of bees. So that you're the bee girl, but then you get your friends to all dress up as the bees that accept her, and then like go around like that.
And make everybody dance.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get on it.
I love that somebody saw that video and was like, I can make an indie comedy drama about this.
Wait, what?
And we got Little Miss Sunshine.
I didn't know that's what that was. Oh, that's so cute.
These glasses, like, don't look great out in the world because, like, the yellow really doesn't work, like, with my skin tone or whatever. but for some reason on camera they look really good. If I can get the reflection to work, to not be there.
They're good bee glasses.
Since we're all, they are good bee glasses. Since we're all here, should we do some trivia?
I'm catching up on the chat scroll because we were super chatty, and I just was scrolling back.
Yes.
Yeah, I just looked up and saw this.
How'd everybody get in horny jail?
Well, you know, look at us, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you like this? Am I
right when I logged in?
Shoshi, start crying. It's almost better. It's always better when the stripper's crying.
No. So yes, I would love to do a collab piece. Reach out. So Leanne's asking about the song I just did it's called Why Don't We Duet? The second version of the show. So C. Griffin, who's this amazing local East Coast vaudevillain from the neo vaudeville, like was at the pioneer of the movement. It's still very active in social activities. Knows a lot of people and is like, you should know this person. And then so what they did was set up a tarot spread and like a 9 thing and had people pick a card, and the 2 people who picked the same card got paired up together and were asked to collaborate and write a whole new song. And I got paired up with Ellie from the Lud Rose, which is a female metal band.
Dang.
Heavy metal band. And it was awesome. And it forced everybody who worked on it to kind of go out of the box, do something different, and learn new things, explore new genres that they'd never worked with before. And I fell in love with the heavy metal. So our card was The World. And Ellie, when I met Ellie, we were like both kind of like dancing around it a little bit. And then finally I was like, so the world, huh? And we were like, yeah, it's on fire.
It's on fire.
And so we wrote this voice of our despair. And the song is very dark. It's the darkest song I have ever written. And I've never written, I normally will do comedy on stage because I'm an entertainer, not a depressor.
When can we hear this song? When and where can we hear it?
Yes.
So I did it last week and I had a friend videotape it and I put it up on my little Facebook thing. But I can share it on our Discord, a copy of the video. I can even do like the long form. But here's the funny and interesting thing. I thought I was being like the dark voice and everyone else was going to be doing great stuff. Every single one of the songs
is dark
that night was very like,
well, I fucking wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh. Is anything happening right now in the world that might be a factor in that? I haven't been paying attention to the news. I hear there's an election coming up.
Oh no, Cubby. I have some terrible news for you.
Cubby, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, bad news. I'm very excited for bad news.
Well,
I'm sure it won't destroy my soul.
It depends on how you like fascism.
How you like fashion?
I like fashion. Oh, this is a very, very different flavor.
Yeah, fashion I love. Fascism?
I saw something that was really funny. It was something along the lines of, when previously when I thought fascism is coming, I thought, we were gonna have a nice like suits, like matching suits and leather boots moment, but it turns out we're just getting drunk dad vibes.
Oh yeah, the fascists only like the loser parts of fascism.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing they stick to. There's all the sexy, fun fashion stuff that you could play with, but they're just cruel, hateful people. You know what? A quick change of subject. I want to say that I've been thinking, because Victorian London fog often describes the goblin of her soul as doing two things at once. Well, it's happened before, and then here, warden of Horny Jail and inmate of the month. Fog, I think you're two goblins stacked on top of each other. I think the reason you always feel like you're split between is because as soon as you drop the trench coat, they run in different directions to spread the chaos further.
Oh,
It makes so much sense.
Good
it
stuff.
kind of does.
Wow. Wow.
I think we had a breakthrough today.
And they are identical. No one can tell them apart. And they usually do redundant actions, so it is very confusing for everyone in the area. Wait, didn't I just see? Oh, there's two of. Oh, I'm sure we'll figure out what changed by the chaos that follows.
I love that. But yeah, do we want to do some trivia or is there something that we should wait and we can do trivia later? I guess that's trivia time. Let's do trivia.
Are we all spacing out? Is that
I'm ready for trivia. Wait, I got one cranky to show people today.
Okay.
Ooh. Wait. Big cranky!
Yeah. It's okay. I like it already.
If
all you did
today was
survive.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
That's a good one.
And I like too that like when it's just frozen on the original one, it just says it's okay.
It's
and
okay.
That's very comforting. Have you made a Don't Panic one?
I was just gonna say we need that's like the Ren Fair version of the Hitchhiker's Guide as a cranky with the start page that just says it's okay.
It's okay. First off, it's okay.
Isn't that how it starts off in the Good Place?
I think it does.
Ooh.
I just recently watched that, but I binged it, so they're all kind of like
written on the wall is something like it's okay, you're in the good place.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Which sounds awesome. I actually really like that.
That show's so good.
Yeah.
Trivia. Let's see. So for those of you who've never played before, we do the answers at the end so we can all play. We will try to control our own enthusiasm in shouting out answers because we know there's a delay, but we can't guarantee anything because we're all excitable people. If you think you know the answer, write it in the chat. We're all playing together as a group. So if one person gets it right, we all win. If one person gets it wrong, we all lose. All right. So first question, people and places. What South American nation's 4,000-year-old Otavalo market offers tourists the chance to purchase ponchos at the Plaza de los Ponchos? I didn't know it was old. I didn't know it was 4,000 years old. I gotta go.
It's still operating?
Still operating.
That is awesome.
Yeah. But what South American nation? What nation in South America? 4,000-year-old. I'm
Peru.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We have a request to repeat the question.
Oh, yes, yes. What South American nation's 4,000-year-old Otavalo market offers tourists the chance to purchase ponchos at the Plaza de los Ponchos? What South American nation?
I was, you know what? I was thinking Peru as well. So I'm gonna say, Uruguay. It's probably not the answer, but I have a friend from Uruguay, and she's always talking about how great it is there.
Oh,
Yeah, Chile's
Uruguay's on my shirt list.
Argentina. It's not Argentina.
No.
I know that's not right.
Colombia?
Maybe. Could be Colombia.
Wait, isn't Colombia? Well, that's kind of more central.
No, I think Colombia is still South America.
It's like at the
Okay.
top of, yeah.
I'm not good with geography.
Yeah, it's like at the top of South America. All right, we're covered. We're covered. We're covered. We just name every country we can remember in South America. All right.
Yeah.
Next question: arts and entertainment. What?
Yay!
That's us. What talk show host introduced America to the late night quiz sensation called Yambo in 1999? What talk show host introduced America to the late night quiz sensation called Yambo in 1999? I mean, 1999, there's not too many talk show hosts.
I mean, Conan.
It could be it. Was Letterman still on at that? Yeah, Letterman was still on in 99.
Sounds like Letterman. I could picture him wearing a stupid outfit.
Yeah, I could
stupid
see
hat.
Letterman just saying Yambo a lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the game Yambo.
It could be
Yambo. But if you go,
what's the other guy? Not Letterman.
Leno.
Yeah, maybe it's Leno.
Oh,
Wasn't
I forgot
Arsenio
about
Hall a late night talk show host as well?
Well,
I'm gonna say Conan O'Brien.
That's who I said.
I forgot.
I'm gonna.
It's a good
agree
answer.
with
I
you.
agree with Mab.
All right, I think we're covered. I think we're covered.
I'm gonna say Merv Griffin just to cover all the bases.
Joan
Merv Griffin
I'm gonna say
introduced
Joan Rivers.
America to a lot.
I'm gonna say Joan Rivers. 'cause
Pee Wee Herman.
She should have.
Joan
She should have had a
Rivers.
late night show, and she never did, and it's ridiculous.
She did very briefly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was actually like it kind of killed her friendship with Carson.
Yeah, because he like freaking screwed her over.
Well, she didn't go to him. She felt worried about competing with him, and so it got weird. It's one of those things, and it ended up not lasting, which was an absolute
Her
shame.
show?
Joan Rivers show.
Yeah.
I
we
wish
know
she
her.
had kept a show.
Yeah.
I like Joan Rivers.
boys.
It's forgotten how too often just how much she was a part of the comedy revolution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Really a brilliant, absolutely brilliant woman.
Yeah. Like she worked with Del Close in Chicago. She was
She had
Man.
fingers in all the comedy pies.
yeah, and then just finger on the pulse of America.
My partner Nick worked with her for a small amount of time. He was an assistant to her.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Cool.
And he said like she was incredible. She had like a filing system for her jokes. So she just had like topics, and you could like look up in her filing system any topic, and there were like dozens of jokes that she had written on like just that topic. And then like
Wow.
cars. Oh, look, here's 50 jokes about automobiles. Here's like here's a politician. Here's 50 jokes about this.
And this is before the, computer system. This is card.
yeah, literal index
Cards.
cards. Yeah,
What a winner.
yeah, incredible. History. Hey.
Channel 10, they finger anything with a pulse.
That's where I went with that too, 10-foot Alice.
Next question.
It's they keep their finger on the pulse, Gene. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. I've been re-binging Bob's Burgers is like my Band-Aid, you know.
Oh, nice. I've only watched a smattering of that show.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's pretty damn good.
You gotta get past the first like 3 or 4 episodes because they were still in the mode where they didn't realize that the magic of the show was the family as like a team.
Yeah.
So, but once
I watched like a bunch first season, so like they found it quick.
They did, yeah, and then it's like so good.
And then it's peppered with like just brilliant things like characters named regular sized Rudy and how boring. If she was a spice, she'd be flour.
So good. History. Who never paid her $100 fine for attempting to vote in the 1872 U.S. presidential election?
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Yeah. Who never paid her $100 fine for attempting to vote in the 1872 U.S. presidential election? I mean,
why, I'd wager a shiny dollar I know the answer.
Sacagawea.
Exactly.
Ooh, I feel embarrassed that I don't know.
Susan B. Anthony dollar?
No, it's Sacagawea.
Sacagawea?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Katie Stanton. That's also a very good guess. Could be.
Well, yeah, I mean the Stantons were hand in hand with. But
Susie B.
A couple of years ago, I was in a staged reading of a play about Susan B. Anthony, which dramatized that. Oh, wait. No, they weren't. She wasn't jailed. The men who accepted her vote were put in jail for that. But I think they didn't want to put a lady in jail. But the voting officials were all jailed for accepting the vote.
In 1872.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with people?
I know.
We're like, we hate women so much. We're going to put poor guys in jail about it.
What do you mean women can't vote? What's your problem?
No, really, it's easy. Watch. I picked this one. See how hard that is?
But Mab, your brain is so tiny and your emotions are so big. How could we possibly accept your vote?
I just have a hard time like trusting anything any great leader says if they don't think, like, if you can't figure out that women are humans, like, you're not very smart.
Sorry. Look, I think you are all missing the point that men are less emotional.
My favorite one right now is the guy was like, oh well, we can't have, it's the Daily Show guy who goes to the events, the rally thing, and he sits there and he talks to people and he's like, oh yeah, we can't have a woman president because they get very emotional, and you know, that time of the month she's just gonna start a war. And then the guy goes, weren't all wars started by men right now?
And they're like,
that's like,
not technically. An argument can be made about the Trojan War.
Science and nature.
I need to start snacking more because that would help things a lot.
Emotional support honkadonkers.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, are we talking about my honk? What?
While we were all talking, the chat got a little fixated on your chest, Mab. Again.
Science and nature.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
They
So
don't call them fun bags for nothing.
this is an interesting question. What kills more U.S. residents annually? Heat waves, hurricanes, or tornadoes?
Heat waves.
I think it's got to be.
Yeah, heat wave.
Yeah.
Cars.
It's actually pretty hard to get a really good kill count with a tornado or a hurricane. I mean, you can, but you really gotta get lucky. But a heat wave,
can you get, right? Yeah.
you are gonna, every little 10th of a degree is another percentage point of the population.
I think I might have to go with heat waves as well. Yeah. Next question. Science and leisure. What sports indoor 5-player version is known as futsal? It's spelled Futsal. I'll put it in the chat.
Futsal.
Futsal. What sports indoor 5? So it's an indoor 5-player version of a other sport known as futsal.
Well, I mean, five to a team, I think, and I think it's indoor soccer.
I thought it sounds kind of like something that they would try and. I remember playing something similar to that in high school. I want to say.
Yeah, maybe indoor.
Volleyball's also a good thing because the big change is that you no longer have. I've seen both of those sports with a similar switch where there's no longer out of bounds; it just bounces off the wall.
Ooh.
So it's action packed.
Where does the audience go?
There is
it's like hockey. In the football version.
Oh.
There's a screen protecting them from the ball, but the ball just rebounds off of the barriers and comes back into play.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess football.
AKA soccer.
Soccer. And last question, wild card. What thrice divorced Czech Republic person offered Rudy Giuliani and Donna Hanover marital advice in her divorce magazine column? That's a lot of info. So there's a Czech person. What thrice divorced Czech offered Rudy Giuliani and Donna Hanover marital advice in her divorce magazine column? There's a magazine called Divorce Magazine?
That's weird.
Cubby, do you need me to get you a subscription to Divorce Magazine?
I'm pretty sure they'll just sign me up. Actually, you know what? Let me do a quick costume change to show you just how divorced a man can look.
I really wish I had known there was Divorce Magazine, because when I got divorced, I would have subscribed to Divorce Magazine. Also, why are you offering marital advice in Divorce Magazine? Like,
the advice I see is don't get married.
How to split up? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I want to see the story. Like, what are the stories? Divorce. It's happening.
Cubby is now a divorce guy.
I don't think that. I think you look like you're gonna buy a ranch
or hunt artifacts or something,
or buy a motorcycle.
Yeah, because I look divorced. Mab's the only one that got it right. I look like I'm gonna buy a motorcycle, and I don't know how to ride one.
That
Or
hat
what do
is
they call
great.
those airplanes? Super light airplanes.
I'm gonna buy one of those trike bikes
Ooh.
with the neon lighting.
You know, my brother-in-law actually has one of those. Yeah, and you know what, Shoshi, your face is 100% correct because he also drives a windowless white van.
My mouth can't go more like this. It's
Oh,
freaking
and
maximum.
we opened the bag and it was full of rope, and we were like, looked at my sister, and we were like, don't marry this
Oh
guy.
no.
Do not marry.
There is one time though, like for a while, I had a minivan, because it's a good car to have as a performer. I had a minivan, and I like opened up the back, and I'd been doing like a series of shows. Oh, Fluffy.
Oh, he wants to go away.
And I realized the back was full of children's toys, rope, and daggers. I mean, they were like prop daggers, but I was like, oh, and duct tape. I was like, this doesn't look good at all. All legitimate. They were in there for totally legitimate reasons. Did not look great. All right, answers. What will they be? Answers. Let's see. What South American nation's 4,000-year-old Otavalo market offers tourists the chance to purchase ponchos at the Plaza de los Ponchos? Ecuador.
Oh, you were all wrong.
Ecuador. I gotta go there. That's amazing. Oh, you're gonna be upset about this answer. What talk show host introduced America to the late night quiz sensation called Yambo in 1999? Craig Kilborn.
Forgot about that guy.
Oh, yeah, he was
short-lived.
His little 90s run.
Yeah. Forgot all about that.
I mean, I was kind of on the right track with Arsenio Hall.
You were getting there. Yeah. Okay. Who never paid her $100 fine for attempting to vote in the 1872 U.S. presidential election? It was Susan B. Anthony. What kills more U.S. presidents?
The American flag?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she made the first American flag. And then her plane was lost. They don't know where it went down or where she died.
Her plane in the 1800s.
Yeah. She was like the first aviatrix.
In the
1800s. And also did a lot of the engineering to get the first spaceship up on the moon.
Yeah. But then she died when the Challenger exploded.
After running for president, the first woman to run for president.
Right. There's only been one American woman. American woman.
Shoshi, will you write that song and perform it at a corduroy show?
I might write that song.
It's all about how Susan B. Anthony did everything. She also sat on a bus and didn't get off.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And then Susan B. Anthony sang the president happy birthday in a breathy voice.
That's right. One American woman. Right. What kills more U.S. residents annually? Heat waves, hurricanes, or tornadoes? It is heat waves.
We are
smart. I mean, it was kind of obvious.
What sports indoor 5-player version is known as futsal? It is a soccer.
I mean, it kind of.
And
this is a futsal.
This is
an
interesting answer, y'all. What thrice divorced Czech offered Rudy Giuliani and Donna Hanover marital advice in her divorce magazine column?
Is it Ivanka Trump?
It is Ivana.
Ivana. I forget which is the mother, which is the daughter. But
dang, that is a.
It did occur to me.
A question.
I was thinking it might be something like that, and I was like, I wonder. But I'm trying really hard not to say
that word.
Yeah.
in my life right now.
Yeah.
He's
I
been
just
drunk.
picked it at random.
Yeah.
Dump is fine.
Well, Drumpf is the actual name.
Yeah.
They changed it.
If you want to be technically,
Which I believe that's the crowd that's not really big on changing names. So it seems like we should just keep calling him Drumpf and call the couch romancer whatever the heck his birth name was, which sure as heck ain't J.D. or Vance.
Why did you call him Couch Romancer?
Oh, because I didn't want to get in trouble for saying couch.
Right, but no, I don't know the story.
What?
Oh, so
It's a good one.
okay, so you know how he just sucks.
Right.
When he was first announced with all of that, like, come on, guys, I'm the substitute teacher. You have to respect me energy. And somebody online just said, oh, I read his book. You know, he once like took a rubber glove and a couple of sponges to make an artificial vagina to have sex with a couch in high school. And then it just, everyone on Twitter just said,
like, yep,
okay.
It's true. That's true.
It's so great because it was so obviously made up. And then every time it irritated anyone on the right, everyone just redoubled how much they stood by the fact that that man blanked a couch.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Because, like, I hope they've Scotch-guarded the White House.
I gotta say a thing about that.
Are they gonna put plastic covering on all the furniture at the White House?
Look, I don't think there's anything wrong with any form of onanism.
I think that, yeah, fucking a couch is not great, but it kind of distracted a little bit from his involvement in Project 2024, which I think is something maybe we should have been yelling about a little bit louder.
Who wasn't yelling about it?
People were giving out, and I mean, a lot of people just didn't care about 2025. They just couldn't perceive it as an actual threat.
You're talking crazy, Doug.
Oh, the list of people I want to be alone with in a soundproof room is just growing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something. I really do think we are in the wrong timeline because I think I was supposed to get the job at the Smithsonian.
Oh, did you find out you didn't?
Shushi. You know, there's a thing called a hiring freeze.
Oh, God.
Oh.
A professor friend of mine in Wisconsin just found out that the grant she was allocated to do, because she, besides teaching, does environmental research.
Oh, no, that's gone.
Oh, no.
And she just lost the grant that was going to make that all a lot better.
It's very bad right now, and I don't want to talk about it. But
yeah,
it is. We're in a wrong timeline.
Yeah,
we are, absolutely.
Yeah. What can we do? What can we do to get us back in the right timeline?
Is it murder? I'm really hoping it's murder because I have a list.
Can we play with the Hadron Collider some more?
Like, yeah.
I'm going to distract with the secret project wrapped up. I'm really hoping it doesn't burst. Is it alien tentacles?
Well, you know, on the subject of how to get to the right timeline.
Yeah.
I remembered something about, you ever play Super Mario Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's great because player 2 was Luigi. You got to kind of see what the first run did. So you got to stand back, kind of plan yourself. So I think we should all ask ourselves, what would Luigi do?
Luigi.
Luigi. Just something to, think while you maybe eat a little.
Consider.
Just think it over.
Oh, the other night I made some brownies, and I haven't made brownies in a long time. And I got to talk to you about how incredibly rich these brownies were. They were so dense and rich. But I found that once I started eating it, I couldn't stop eating them. They were so good.
Oh, no.
It was like the best thing I've eaten in a long time.
Do you have any left
today?
You know what I love?
Did. I will say they got a little stale after a while, but that didn't stop me from eating them. They're brownies.
Something that I love about my life and the company I keep and the friends I have is that it's happened a few times that somebody started with, I have to tell you about these amazing brownies. And then I don't know if I'm going to be told about a delicious dessert or a great drug experience. Either way, I'm on board. I just know a lot of people that have a lot of fun and are also good at baking.
Bonnie Jizzard, yeah, you are. Post a pic of one side thing to secret project. Oh, so I have been offline of late, so I do apologize for my lack of interaction with every human out there and metahuman, all of you guys. We're all kind of dealing with things in the way that we can. And there's something about putting their mask on your own face first and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Things are pretty bad here. And in DC and in Mablandia. But I am trying. And I feel really bad that I missed the All Saints game because I had started writing something really fun for you guys, but I'm very, very, very grateful that Cluckin' Awesome hopped in and was able to take over and is doing a great job. Anyways, that I don't even know why I just felt like I had to say something to you guys.
Oh,
well, I would say that, like, as somebody who often wants to apologize for the space I take up, I know you don't feel an external pressure to apologize. It's all internal, but I want you to know there's not an external pressure because we all know everyone needs what time they need right now. Well, hopefully we all know that always.
Yeah.
But right now is especially a lot.
Yeah. We all just need to be as kind and helpful to each other as possible.
Yeah.
And not to be scared of being helpful. There's like a thing out there in the world where like, oh, if you help people, it's going to be bad for you. But that's
no
ridiculous.
I want to help people, and that is the thing that I am having a hard time resolving because I want to help people, but I am in a very dire situation with work, and I am almost out of money. So I can't do the things that I want to do. And I
can't help in the way that you want to help.
Yeah, I have to focus all of my energy on staying alive.
Yeah.
I just spilled a whole glass of water.
Oh,
it's everywhere.
Oh,
I hate life.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh,
God. It.
Everything. Oh, everywhere. It's everywhere.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. At least it's just water. At least it's just water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be
it's just,
nothing.
the source of mold and rot and
In the
okay.
desert, I don't even bother cleaning up water because it's just gonna evaporate.
Wow.
Yeah, on the East
Otter.
Coast we get black mold.
That's true.
Otter, I barely know her.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't helpful. Sorry.
We're in our
No,
record.
Joshi, that always works. Always.
Always.
It's always helpful.
We are
Always?
in a
I
record
don't even know ways.
no rain streak right now.
Oh, no rain, huh?
Yeah, it's like 100 and something days. It might be up to 200 now. I'm not sure.
Wow.
So I guess you could say that your life is pretty plain.
I could
You like watching the water gather rain, the puddles gather rain.
Mm-hmm.
And all I could do is just pour some tea for two.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I bet that tears your life apart.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
insane.
Well, there you go.
That happened.
Hubby, do you need to go and clean up the water, or are you good?
Actually, my roomie overheard my distress and brought me a towel.
Oh, yay!
Best roomie ever.
Oh,
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, it's a lot of work being as clumsy as I am. I'm dropping and spilling things with such
Fervor.
Yeah,
soul destroying regularity.
I feel you. I've broken so many glasses and spilt so many things.
Okay, but we were also brought a very important question. I have already read up to it and I have prepared. Like when you ball up paper to toss it into the trash can, I do that so it has a little support behind it. I like a little wad, personally.
I'm a water.
Yeah, like a little flower. Yeah.
I recently had a very tragic incident in the house where my bidet was
Love a bidet.
It was starting to malfunction, and I was like, no, stop it, no. It almost broke me, but Magnus suggested I unplug it and plug it back in, and that did seem to fix the situation.
Okay, because your bidet in particular is especially delightful. I know, having used other bidets and being a bidet owner myself, your bidet is lovely.
Oh wow, thank you.
Does it play little songs? Is it like programmable?
Nope, it's just a heated seat and warm water on your tissue.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
It makes me sing songs.
Cubby, you have a
I have a travel bidet.
Ooh,
I've heard of these things.
Because I got one because I was like, well, I wanted to try one, but it seems a lot to install it just to try it. And then I found out I was the only one in the condo that was interested in a bidet. So I just kept that because it's great, because it's a small bathroom. So I just put my hand over and turn the hot water on. And then I grab my bidet from the windowsill and I fill it up with nice warm water every time.
So it's like a squeezy bottle with a little pointy jet situation.
Yeah, it's got like a tall neck and then a little nozzle at an angle so that it's easy to position. And then it's just a sturdy squeezy bottle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, for like travel purposes.
It comes with a little bag and stuff. I'm gonna say honestly, like mostly I just use it at home. But when I visited you, Shoshi, I had to use the bathroom at the airport, and I had packed it because I didn't know what the toilet situation over there was. I wasn't going to be caught unprepared, and it was delightful. Because also, when you use the restroom in the airport, you're like just putting all your bags down. You're just like, I'm just gonna sit. Like, it takes like 5 minutes to actually get positioned, so you're gonna just take a break, or at least that's my approach.
For sure. Yeah, you didn't. I don't think you knew at the time that we had a bidet.
I want to do a video bit now where I'm a clown and I'm pooping, and then just at the end I grab one of those seltzer bottles.
Ooh.
And there's like spray everywhere.
Honestly, that sounds way better than some of the alternatives that exist out there. As in not even having something like, like I never feel like I'm properly clean unless I'm bidet clean.
Yeah, I got it. I didn't realize how much you couldn't go back from a bidet. Honestly,
That's
hard to go back.
And that's what's great about the travel. Like because if I go anywhere, it can go with me.
Yeah.
And also,
home is where the bidet is in my life.
you can give it a real good squeeze if you need you can do a massaging function. It's possible.
If you need
I
it.
just ordered one. I shall soon have my travel bidet.
Heck yeah.
Amazing.
Heckin' yeah.
Is it like a grayish blue bulb and a white neck thing?
It offered a blue bulb with a white neck, but it also had other colors, so I got a pink one.
Oh
hell yeah, look at that.
Oh dang. I didn't know you could get them in other colors. I might need more bidets.
Yeah.
A bidet for every day.
Bidet a day keeps the boo boom away.
Or as they say in Australia, bidet, mate.
Bidet, another shrimp on the Barbie.
We sure are close to Germany, we are. God blimey.
If anyone owns a bidet company and wants to sponsor this show, we'll accept bidet sponsorship. We will do commercials for you.
We will write songs.
We are not ashamed to talk about bidets on our badooties.
That's right.
It's my duty to bring you.
Duty.
Duty.
Look, this stuff writes itself, y'all.
That's the word of the day.
Why are they not?
That sounded good, but the word of the day is badooty now.
Badooty.
This is why I love crafting show. You never know what's gonna happen. Did we show off all our crafts? Did everybody show off all the crafts they're currently doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dumped water all over my desk. That was my craft today.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So crankies are not selling, which I absolutely understand because they're a thing that you have to explain. And I realized all the stuff that I am making are things I have to explain.
Oh.
And
which is great in person and a lot less great online.
So yeah, I am trying to figure out something I can make that I want to make that can sell. But and then here's the other problem is people are less comfortable with their income fluidity right now.
People don't have disposable income in the way.
But the other thing I'm doing is, and I may do this, I'm thinking about doing the come and buy my stuff sale, where I invite people to my house and they can come in and like the old Price is Right or the Wheel of Fortune, where we just have this camera moving around and I say, oh, and I have this piece here. This is an antique chair that I picked up and it had this, I used it in this show and da 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 da. I'm now accepting offers and kind of doing like an online auction.
Ooh. Like live online.
Sure.
Or
I'm
in
thinking about it. Yeah, or yeah, but I would love to do it in person. That way they can walk away with it.
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff would not be ship friendly. And yes, just some guy. I did consider Book Nooks. My art problem is I want to make things that are interesting to me to make that are not like a thing that everybody makes. That's my problem. That's my hang up. And I know that that's not exactly the way to go, but like I made this heddle paddle.
Ooh.
What's that?
It's a heddle paddle, and I haven't figured out a good way to display it yet. But like you take string and you put it through every one and then the holes and then the one and the hole and the one in the hole. So that, and then you tie it off. And I want to make a video demo of it, but I have to get better string. And you lift it up and it makes a new weaving shed. And then you pass it through and then you push it down and it makes the alternate shed and you pass it through and you pull it up and weaving shed and you da 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 da. It's a heddle paddle.
So it's for weaving, but all you need is that paddle.
Yeah.
Wow.
And string.
And string. Or yarn. Or
That's how they get you.
that.
Why can't I learn how to weave without any kind of fiber?
Well, have I got some cloth for you? Look, Your Highness. Look how beautiful and light it is. We feel it on you.
Why, it's positively see-through. You mean if I wear that fabric, I could just walk around wearing just that fabric?
And you would be technically not naked.
Shoshi and I recently found a whole new take on the Emperor's New Clothes.
Right.
Oh, is that where he's just a perv and knows that you can't see it and he's just into it?
How do you like my new suit? It's
there's
luxurious.
New clothes again, walking around. The Emperor's not wearing any clothes. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know.
Lecher's cubby is my favorite cubby.
I love doing the Lecher's voice as well.
See, this is what, like, hubby, you're a man who is like you're safe. Like you're a good, safe man, and that means you get to be as lecherous as you want, because the amount of lecherous that you want is not an amount that hurts anyone. And like, that's like, I wish there was a way to explain that to like, I don't like.
No, I understand, because look, the thing is, I'm a little pervy, but I'm respectful. I know where the line is.
Yeah.
And it is very frustrating to know, as a general rule, beautiful women enjoy taking their clothes off. They enjoy wearing fewer clothes. And the limiting
women. People.
I mean, there's not like non-beautiful women as a category. Like, women are beautiful. I think beautiful women because, well.
They are.
Women. All beautiful, all sexy, and they all want to take their clothes off. And what stops them is dudes being creepy. If dudes could just rein it in a little bit, there would be so much more flesh on display in the world.
Yeah.
We're trying. Well, yes, also cold weather. Also, if you didn't keep it so cold in the office. But yeah, that's anyway, just wanted to put that out there. It's not the social justice warriors that are keeping things from being fun. It's the pervs.
It's the birds.
It's the men's fault. It's always their fault.
When the vibe is not creepy, it's just way sexier.
Way sexier.
The things I've seen that any dude could see.
The things I've seen. The places I've been.
The things I've seen.
Do we want to do another trivia?
I'm gonna pop over and get some more coffee real quick, and then, yes.
And then we'll do another Travia. Here, there we go. Okay, Cubby, while both Mab and Kitty are gone.
Technically, I think Mab is still here.
Okay, good. Because compliments don't count unless other people can hear them. So doesn't Kitty's hair look so great?
The color came out so amazing.
Right. And isn't Mab's top like incredible? I can't stop looking at it.
It's like crazy, huh?
They both
and
look so good.
How does Mab make aprons look so good?
I don't know. It's
like,
incredible.
Is it a skill or is it innate? I don't.
And the fact that she's so giving and so clever, even when her life is so stressful right now, it's like inspiring and wonderful. And Kitty is always thinking about new ideas and figuring out how to be a helper in life. We're so lucky.
We are so lucky. And also, thank you, Evelyn. It's the hot mama vibe.
Hot mama vibe.
You know what? Hot mama is a great descriptor for Mab too.
Yeah.
She is a hot mom.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to be her child.
That's...
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. We were complimenting you while you weren't here.
God damn it. No, not again. Wait, the only thing I heard when I walked up was I would like to be her child.
Oh, we were calling we were saying we were complimenting both you and Mab, and we were saying Mab has hot mama vibes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like,
yeah.
I would be Mab's kid too.
Let's all be Mab's kids.
Yay!
Yeah, because that's what Mab needs is a lot of dependence.
Yeah, I'm sure she would love that.
Well, it'd be nice because we take care of ourselves.
Do we though?
No, we need her so badly. Please, mother, please let her be our mother, Wendy.
Please.
Please, Mother Mab.
Mother Mabai?
Mother Mabai, give us our medicine and send us to bed. Tell us stories, please.
All right.
Trivia.
Because I have to go right at 11:30. So I think we probably have just enough time for another trivia, and then I got it. But other people can stay, but I have to go right.
Because we can't currently see your bosom fog. That's why we're talking about Mabs.
Gotcha.
We only talk about the bosoms we can see. That's not true.
That's not true.
No.
Let's not paint ourselves into a corner here.
People and places. What fast food joint appear? Oh wait, sorry. I gotta put the banner. Banner, very important. Trivia. All right. What fast food joint appeared in Iran in the 1970s using a traditional Farsi compliment as its slogan, "So good you'll eat your fingers"? which is a great compliment.
Fast
And
food
it's-
using a Farsi slogan. I don't know of any Iranian fast food.
Oh, no. It's an American company. And the clue is the slogan, because I've figured it out.
Oh.
I get it. So good you'll eat your fingers. I think I know which one it is. Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
Hey, it's yesterday's night.
Hi. Yeah. But so good you'll eat your fingers. I need to use that. That's a really good choice. Next question. What was the first duet Robert Loggia and Tom Hanks tapped out on the giant keyboard in Big? So it'd be the song. What was the first duet
I don't remember.
Robert Loggia and Tom Hanks tapped out on the giant keyboard in Big?
Well, it's Chopsticks, right? Oh, I should have waited.
Or I think that's the official name of it.
Well, they start with Chopsticks and then they go to Heart and Soul, right?
Heart and Soul is Chopsticks.
Aren't they the same song?
Oh, I don't know.
But that's a good question. I don't know. Oh. Interesting. They're not
the same
song.
Okay.
Whoa. I didn't know that. I thought they were like the same song.
What does Chopsticks sound like?
Dun 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 dun.
And what is Heart and Soul is like?
But you can play them at the same time.
Oh.
They kind of go together.
I mean, you can play any two songs at the same time.
Dunka 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 dunka.
Heart and soul, I'm telling you, heart and soul. That's what we're selling you, heart and also a bit of soul.
What don't you understand?
My aunt used to play Heart and Soul on the piano, and our dog would sing along. I mean, her dog. And it was the cutest thing. Like, anytime anyone was singing, the dog would have to sing too.
I love that.
I love singing, Rocky.
Oh.
I mean, just howling, right? Oh.
Yeah, she was doing her best.
History. What name for a George W. Bush family cat led to protests at the U.S. consulate in Bombay?
The N-word.
About this. What name for a George W. Bush family cat led to protests at the U.S. consulate in Bombay?
N-word.
Really?
Named his cat the N-word. It was...
No. Are you... No.
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, I was ready to believe you.
That's...
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I could believe that of, like, any Republican president that they named their cat that.
I don't know what the name of it is. I guess we'll find out. That's a crazy factoid. Ooh, this is a good question for us. Science and nature. What prehistoric era consisted of the Cretaceous, Jurassic, and Triassic periods? What era? What prehistoric era consisted of the Cretaceous, Jurassic, and Triassic?
See, I know this.
Oh, good. I just had a word that came to mind that I was going to say.
But I don't know. I can't. This is the kind of thing that I should know because I watch dinosaur and history and archaeology videos all the time.
Is it Mesozoic?
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think it might
That's
be.
what came to mind, but I was instantly unsure.
But yeah, but I like my brain was like, I don't know. But no, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
that is
I think
it.
That's right. Yeah. The era. Yeah. Science. No. Sports and leisure. Sports and leisure. What game do Britons call noughts and crosses? Noughts and crosses. What game do Britons, I assume like British people, call noughts and crosses? And noughts is spelled Noughts.
Mhm.
Oh, then yeah, totally. I think
Ah,
yesterday night has it.
that makes sense. Yeah, why do we call it tic-tac-toe?
Because that's what you say when you win. Tic tac toe 3 in a row.
Oh.
People
there you
used to
go.
come up with such silly little rhymes all the time.
You know, people say things like before we had television, the art of conversation was still alive, but frankly, it would be things like, oh, we need a way to celebrate winning at noughts and crosses. Well, what if we said tick? Because we ticked it off. Nah, longer. Tic tac.
I want it to rhyme. I want it to rhyme when I say 3 in a row.
Tic tac toe.
Yes.
That's it. Nailed it.
Yeah, like
Nailed.
every
I didn't
week
say nailed it.
for 40 years, you have that conversation. Television's great. We're lucky to have it.
Last question. Wild card. What?
Cut the brakes.
Cut the brakes. Wild card. What G word for someone obsessed with technology was added to the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary in 2001? What G word for someone obsessed with technology was added to the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary in 2001? Oh, that might be right. Maybe.
I thought gearhead too. That was the first thing that came to mind, but geek might be good.
Obsessed with technology. I feel like geek would have already been in there under its like original meaning.
Right.
Well, maybe they added that meaning then. Like they didn't add the word as much as they added the meaning.
The new meaning, yeah.
Yeah.
G word. Good. Googleman.
Because I mean, before it had the nerdy connotations, it was biting the heads off of live chickens. Which brings us to the best opening sentence of any book ever. When your mama was the geek o' my dreamlings, Papa would say, she made the nipping off of noggins such a crystal mystery that the chickens would line up for her and cluck, show us your teeth, Lil.
Is that from Geek Love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good book. I love that book.
All right, let's find out. Answers. What will they be? Answers. Let's see. All right. What fast food joint appeared? As if it just magically appeared there.
As if someone made a wish on a genie.
What fast food joint appeared in Iran in the 1970s using a traditional Farsi compliment as the slogan, so good you'll eat your fingers? It was indeed KFC.
Wimpy's.
KFC.
Oh.
Which I have heard that Kentucky Fried Chicken in other countries, particularly Caribbean countries, the KFC there is like particularly delicious. Like, famously delicious.
It's supposed to be actually really high quality in Japan too, where they have wait lists to get a KFC dinner for Christmas Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's no reason. They were just like, oh, it's like an American holiday. I guess we should get some American food. And now it's the thing, like months ahead of time, you need to secure that KFC meal for Christmas Day or it's not happening. Oh, I love humans.
Me too. Arts and Entertainment. What was the first duet Robert Loggia and Tom Hanks tapped out on the giant keyboard in Big? It was Heart and Soul.
Oh.
Not Chopsticks. Which
I get the order wrong.
It's a different song.
Mm-hmm.
What name Oh, this one I'm very curious about. What name for a George W. Bush family cat led to protests at the U.S. consulate in Bombay,
Socks?
India.
Oh, that makes sense.
India.
Oh.
Interesting. I gotta look that up. I wonder what's happened. That's interesting.
It's a better name for a cat than the N-word.
Oh God.
Agreed. Okay. What prehistoric era consisted of the Cretaceous, Jurassic, and Triassic periods? It is the Mesozoic.
You did it.
What game do Britons call knots and crosses? Tic-tac-toe. Yeah. We might be 100% on these, y'all.
They call Parcheesi Ludo.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
What G word for someone obsessed with technology was added to Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary in 2001? Gearhead. It was Gearhead.
It was Gearhead. Wow.
Nice.
Good job, everyone. We should all feel very proud of ourselves.
We are smart.
We are so smart. SMRT.
I mean, SMART. I won't need you anymore.
So, yay. Well, that was great.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hope Mab's all right. Mab's just busy with other things. Yeah.
She disappeared.
Okay.
She like exited, but there was a thing that said her voice was still on, so I wasn't sure if I think she meant to go on and do other things and maybe didn't exit all the way.
Or just had to grab something really quick and might be back.
Mab, give us a sign if you're in the room.
Mab, let us know you're all right.
Can you hear us from where you are?
Next week, we've got Cubby back. Although you've been here, you really haven't missed out at all, much at all. Oh, there goes my light.
Yeah, I just unintentionally revealed all the anger I have when I drive.
And it was very therapeutic for many people. That worked out really well. Kitty, do we have you next week?
I will not be here next week.
All right, cool. Mab, unknown, all good. I will also be here.
Mab, if you will be here next week, knock once.
Meh, we'll see. I think, yeah, we'll figure it out. I think I'll have cardboard crafts to do next week too. We had, I was going to have them this week, but we had like a little series of disasters with my sketch group. Someone had to have emergency surgery, and then 2 nights ago, someone else broke their foot.
Oh no.
So we're probably not going to be doing our show this month because we're down 2 people, and also we're already down 2 people.
Oh no.
So yeah. But we do have a show in March, so I need to start doing props for that. And I wanna there's a couple little sort of stop frame animation projects that I want to start working on, that I might try and start working on during the crafting show. Yeah.
You're so good at that. I can't wait to hear about your process for that again.
It's really silly. There's probably a better way to do it.
Yeah, but whatever works.
Probably have a better setup. Oh, I went to this great show, which there's a place here that's doing all of the restoring a lot of the like old Popeye and was it
Thimble
Fisher?
Theater?
Huh?
Thimble Theater?
The Fleischer Studios cartoons.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like restoring them. And we went and saw a showing of a bunch of the ones they've restored. And they had this little like documentary thing in the beginning, and it showed the like machine setup that they had for like putting in because they developed this really cool like 3-dimensional way to make cartoons where they had like a background and then another layer and then finally the moving cartoon layer. So it made this like 3-dimensional thing. And they showed the huge machine that they created to do the thing where you like put in they also invented rotoscoping. They had a patent on that, and then they had a patent on the 3D thing.
Is that like where it zooms in? Because I've seen pictures of that technology, and that was a major innovation in cartoon. Yeah,
it was really, and you like, so you like put the thing in, you like take a picture, you take the thing out, you do the thing, you put the thing, and I was like, oh, that's what I need. I want one of those.
There's one of the early Disneys did their like opening with that, and it I forget which one. It almost feels like, I think it's Sleeping Beauty. It's almost like you're going through a forest.
They do it in Sleeping Beauty, but Snow White was the first one that they
No, I mean, they have a great intro on this machine.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's Sleeping Beauty has the really good one.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Really good use of that technology in particular. Sorry.
Yeah. No, fascinating. But yeah, my setup is literally like a camera on a thing, and then I move it and then take a picture with my camera and then move it and then take a little video and move it. And then I take all those little videos and I put them in the little video editing program, and then I fiddle with them.
Fun.
It works. There's also, I've heard of a thing where I could like scan them and then manipulate them, like not with my hands, but like on the screen. And that might, I don't know which would be faster though. And I also really sort of like the tactile, low tech version of doing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll fiddle around with it.
For you.
I'll fiddle with it. Hey!
We said nice things about you.
Yes. But when the phone rings and it's somebody who I don't recognize, I have to take the phone call.
Because it might be a job offer.
It might be a job offer. So it was a recruiter. So, but I will say it's for probably something that I won't want to do, but I will take the job.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting out good vibes into the universe, which, as we all know, is the most powerful force in Los Angeles.
That or fire.
Too
soon? I'm sorry.
A little too soon. It did rain, though. It did rain, which was a huge relief. Huge relief.
So you've got mudslides to look forward to.
Yeah. But it actually rained a very good amount. It rained like enough that I think it put out a lot of the fire, but it wasn't a huge downpour. So like,
nice. I'm so glad to hear
I haven't heard of any mudslides yet. So, but anyway, good vibes to the universe, Mab, for a job for you. Putting it out there.
Can you put some good vibe? I could use a mudslide. Like a chocolate milkshake with some rum in it.
I was going to say, you want the drink, right?
Yeah, I want the drink. I don't want to slide down
I
mud.
could use a slip and slide.
What do I need?
Slip and slide mudslide where it's like it's like a body shot, but like 20 gallons at a time.
I've done that at Penzic before.
I will say I did Bailey's on a luge and I regret it.
Oh no.
It was so gross.
Did it make milk come out your nose?
Oh no, it was just a thick booger consistency. Like drinking.
Have you ever drank Bailey's out of a shoe?
Out of an ice luge? Yes, I have.
Don't get confused with my downstairs mix-up.
A lot of things, sound great when you say them, but not when you actually do them.
Yeah, Bailey's luge sounds nice, but in theory, not in practice.
Right?
Yeah, I think we have a much better plan with a slip and slide.
Bailey's
Or-
from Slip and Slide. I'll
Or
take
one
it.
of those chutes that they pour concrete through, and then like 20 gallons of mudslide.
Mm.
Nom. Well, on that note, I will bid farewell to all of you. Well, I have to go. Do people want to stay, or does everybody have to go as well?
I'm gonna go because I got to do some work.
Yeah, I've got some things I need to do today.
Yeah.
I'll
All
give
right.
you time.
Well, I'll see you all next week. It was lovely to see you all. We had great people in the chat. We always have great chat. We love you. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.